There are so many gels on the sport nutrition market that knowing where to start can be a little bit daunting if you're considering trying a new one. So the 11th gel we are looking at is the STYRKR gel. This is the Gel 30 Plasma Tech and it's the Nitro Plus. Now, I got a box of 12 and it cost me £24.99, so just over £2 per gel, or I would class it as my £3 signs, so moderately expensive there. In terms of why I went for the Nitro Plus, I was curious as to how they flavoured it, because nitrates don't taste great. So I'm keen to see how they've worked or maybe masked that nitrate flavour. So I'm going to reveal that for you now. Let's go. Okay, so it comes in, it really coats your mouth, kind of got a slight medicinal feel. And now it's still, the taste is still evolving somewhat. Yeah, wow, there's, you'd expect it just to be sweet, but it's not. There is a sweetness to it, but actually there's sour and bitter elements to it. There's a lot going on with this flavor profile. That's quite a handful on the palate, and it's just stayed there. Some of the other ones come and go quickly, like I described, but this is just lingering in like around the back of my molars and the top of my teeth. And to be honest with you, I'm not particularly enjoying that flavor profile. I couldn't tell you what flavor it is unless I looked at it and can see that it's meant to be apple and blackcurrant. Now that I know that, maybe getting some apple and blackcurrant, but with all the other bolder, bitter, sharp flavors, that's not a nice flavor profile. Might be doing STYRKR a disservice here because they're the only gel that I picked here with a nitrate element. So what I'm gonna do is actually test their unflavored one. Let's do that as well, so that I'm not being too biased. Okay, so that's very sweet. Sweet is the main taste, and actually I'm getting a real medicinal, like cow poly kind of taste as a background as well. Wow, yeah, this not enjoying that flavor profile, to be honest. Let me explain what it looks like from a texture perspective. So as I squeeze it out, see it's very syrupy, it's super sticky. That's really syrupy. Fairly wet, but really sticky. So the texture here, as you pour it out, you can see it really slides. It's very wet, but also that's quite sticky. It's really quite syrupy there. So I'm giving that an 8 or a 9 for the stickiness, but maybe a 5 or a 6 for the wetness, and it's not gloopy in any way, so maybe a 1 or a 2. Oh, why'd I do that? Not enjoying that one. The sweetness profile, let me show you. So I'm gonna do the sweetness profile of the unflavored one, because I think it'd be mean to do the flavored one. The unflavored one, the sweetness hits even quicker. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 on its max sweetness, and it comes pretty quickly. Nowhere near as quick as the maple, not quite as quick as this one here, but it comes up, crests, and then instead of dying off, it really just lingers, it stays with you in your mouth. So much like the beta fuel, it lasts, it hangs around, and in my opinion, not particularly in a particularly pleasant way. So with the STYRKR gels, I'm giving these a 1 out of 5. So this is my lowest scoring yet. The nitrate gel, I don't actually think I'll be able to finish one of those if I took it out on a ride. So that's a strong pass from me. This one, moderately better in terms of the taste profile, but it's just the sickly sweet, and then it lingers and cloys in the mouth. So I think if you're someone who is new to gels and you want something a little bit easier to get down, this one might not be for you, especially when it's still quite expensive as it goes. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the Hilltop Honey product. I'll see you then.